Hello and welcome back to Life by Design, where I share practical tips to empower and uplift sensitives, empaths, and intuitives. Today, since we are approaching mid-June 2022, I wanted to give you an opportunity to check in with your 2022 goals. We are smack dab in the middle of the year, and it's good to get a big picture of where you're at so that you can continue doing more of what you're doing or redirect yourself and really hit your goals before the end of the year. So I designed one simple question to help you assess your big picture progress on your 2022 goals. And I'm going to share my screen with you so that it's more clear. Which answer best describes your progress on your 2022 goals? A, what goals? B, I took action but got distracted, bored, discouraged, or something else. C, I'm more than halfway there. D, I'm done, what's next? Or E, I've changed my mind. If you answered A or B, I want to share some things with you that could help you moving forward in the next few months. If you answered C or D, you are on the right track. Keep going. If you answered E, you may simply want to refocus yourself on that new goal. So that does happen. Sometimes we have a goal and we decide that it's no longer a priority for us and we don't want it anymore. So it's good to let that go and choose something new. But I want to really speak into A and B. So if you answered A, what goals, like you've kind of forgotten about the goals, like where did they go, or did I even set goals, then it's a good time to ask yourself, what is it that I want for the end of this year? What do I want to experience? And really lean into what would bring you joy, what would bring you peace, what would bring you the feeling or the experience that you really want. And start there. I would also suggest that you give yourself a time marker because we best move toward our goals when we give ourselves some type of target time-wise. If you answered B, like most people do when I ask this question, that you took action but got distracted, bored, and discouraged, or some other feeling, it simply means that the circumstances of your external life have gotten in the way. Sometimes it could mean there's something internal too, but I find that most people that answer yes to B, it's because their life has gotten busy. It's because they've had to focus elsewhere. And life happens. We all have responsibilities and families and things that we want to do on the daily, like exercise or eat right. However, that's not always connected directly to our goals. So it's easy for us to get pulled off course when life is happening. Goal achievement is not based on anything external. So I just want to remind you of that. If you answered B, it's time to focus inward and decide what actions you need to take. Decide to refocus yourself on the energy of your outcome and choose the thoughts, the feelings, the energies that align with that outcome. If you answered C, I'm more than halfway there, keep going. You're doing all the right things and you just want to stay consistent and you'll get there. So you've had some of that validation, some of that satisfaction of taking action and seeing some of the results. So just keep going. If you answered D, you're going to want to ask the question, what's next, right? You finished something. I would even suggest celebrating that which you have completed, okay? So celebrate the goal that you have achieved and then decide what's next. Our minds are designed to expand and grow. So when you ask a question like, what's next? What do I want next? Then that's allowing yourself to, again, expand and bring yourself to the next level. We are never done. You've probably realized that. So same thing goes with goals, right? We're always learning, we're always expanding and growing. So set that new goal. If you answered E, I changed my mind, it is okay. It is okay to change your mind. It doesn't mean you failed. It simply means that you get to decide whatever it is that you want. And if what you want changes over the course of time, you can trust that, right? And you can let that old goal go. It may return at some point, but you really don't want to be putting your energy into a goal that you're not fully invested in energetically. So that would be a waste of time and energy. If you've changed your mind, choose something else that really lights you up and inspires you. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of where you're at and gave you a way to also move forward in a more productive, effective way. You do deserve it. It is possible, and there is help available. So if you find that, gosh, I've been doing everything right and it's just not happening, sometimes you need a little bit more help, and that's exactly what I do. So there's information below on how to reach out to me if you're interested in booking a free consultation. And if you like this video, please click like and subscribe for future updates. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.